So we've had a very active week this week, and from a scientific point of view, as ecologists, we're interested in connections within the ecosystem, and I think you've seen within our project we've been able to make some connections between the different part of the Ross Sea ecosystem. Starting with Simcoe, which is the base of productivity, the plants or algae which are growing. They're providing energy for animals that live within the Ross Sea. We're able to sample those algae and get a chemical signature of their prevalence in the food web. So then from the algae, we can make connections to the benthic invertebrates, the organisms that are living on the sea floor. And you saw in our diving project, we were able to quantify the different parts of the benthic community. We're also able to make connections to the fish, the ice fish that are both the fish that are living on the bottom of the sea, but also the ones that are living up in the sea ice. From there, we can make connections to the higher parts of the trophic level. So the birds, both the penguins and the skua that are actually feeding on the penguins, and the seals, the Weddell seals that are feeding within the inner parts of McMurdo Sound and raising their pups around the islands. So we've collected a lot of samples. Our job now is to go back into the laboratory and analyze those samples, and then make those connections in terms of the organic matter that moves from one part of the food web to the other. We'll be able to get evidence for the connectivity within the Ross Sea ecosystem. Now, the sort of motto or the mission statement of Antarctica New Zealand is that the Antarctic Sea and the Southern Ocean will be valued, protected, and understood. So as ecologists, we're really devoted to that. We value the marine ecosystem, and we want to know how it works and how the different parts are connected to each other, so that when we see changes in one part, we can make connections for how that affects the whole food web and the whole ecosystem. The Ross Sea is often touted as the last intact marine system, the last ocean. And we hope that our data and our analysis will contribute to a better understanding of that really last intact marine system on Earth.